Hi everyone, so I thought today I would do the 50 random facts tag. I love watching these videos because you get to find out all sorts of useless information about people, and I thought since so many of you are new subscribers, it would be great for you to find out some useless information about me. So without further ado, I'm going to get started. 1. I was a home birth baby. 2. I was the ugliest baby in the world. I came out with big red patches here from where I've been rubbing like that, and I was bluey purple. 3. I have an older brother. 4. My lucky number is 4. I also like 2 because 2 plus 2 is 4 and 2 times 2 is 4. 5. When I was 2, my family and I moved to New Orleans in America. 6. When I was 3, we moved to Melbourne, Australia. 7. We were there for 6.5 years. 8. I had both American and Australian accents, but I lost them both when we moved back to England. 9. I used to be a chronic nail biter. 10. Now I'm a chronic hair twirler. 11. I am trying to break the hair twirling habit desperately. 12. Because of moving, I skipped half of year 4 completely. 13. The longest I have ever been at the same school is 4 years. 14. I was born on the 4th of July, or in America, Independence Day. 15. I am absolutely terrified of wasps. 16. Because of that, I am also terrified of anything that buzzes like a wasp, so bees, flies, anything like that terrifies me. 17. I have lived in approximately 7 different houses, and I have also lived in hotels, which is nowhere near as fun as you would think. 18. I have had a wide variety of pets, including mice and hermit crabs. 19. One of my mice had a tumorous growth on its neck, which I then made my mum take to the vets to get steroid injections for. She was very embarrassed by this. 20. My first words were more and meat. 21. Ironically, I don't like meat anymore, and so the only meat I eat are birds. Like chicken, turkey, pretty much chicken and turkey. I also eat fish. 22. When I was little, my dad would tell me off or do something I didn't like, and so I would go and hide under my bed for ages until he was forced to come and climb under my bed and apologise to me, even though I wouldn't forgive him. 23. I used to tell my brother that he didn't exist and that he was a visitor, both of which messed with his mind a little bit. 24. I am 5'8". That's actually a lie. I am not actually 5'8", but I am nearly 5'8". I much prefer the sound of 5'8" to 5'7" and a bit. 25. My favourite thing that I never get to have is ice cream cake, specifically Baskin-Robbins ice cream cake. And I particularly love the icing that they pipe around the edges. That was always the best bit by far. 26. I also love fairy bread. If you don't know what fairy bread is, you are missing out. It is white bread with salted butter and sprinkles, and it is a staple children's party food in Australia. It's brilliant. I suggest you make some. 27. When I was little, I had bright blonde ringlets. 28. When I was 4 or 5, me and my friends decided we would play hairdressers around at my house. I cut her hair in the back, she cut my fringe. I was then left with a little stump for a fringe for ages. Our mums were both very, very angry. 29. I love mushrooms. 30. New York is one of my favourite cities of all time. 31. I also really love London, and it feels like home to me. 32. I actually prefer coming home from holiday than actually going. 33. I am a homebody and have absolutely no desire really to travel the world. 34. I once really wanted to be friends with the girl that lived down my road, so I set up a table at the end of my driveway with a bit of paper at the front saying, "Do you need a friend? I know a perfect girl," or something. She has an older brother, and it's called Katie. I was such a loser. And my mum still has that sign and holds it over my head. 35. We then actually became friends, me and that girl. And we had the best summers you can imagine, where we would ride our bikes all around, we would make clubhouses, and we would go around to people in the neighbourhood's houses, knocking on their doors, trying to sell them chocolate chip cookies that we'd got out of a packet. We still had them in the packet. and sugar water because we didn't know how to make lemonade. 36. When I am cold, tired or hungry, I turn into a 4-year-old and I cannot cope and I have little temper tantrums. 37. I have lost literally months of my life playing The Sims. Time just flew on that game because you could fast forward and I would spend all day, every day playing that game. 38. This is not actually my first YouTube channel. 39. I do not like caramel. I know, take a breath. I know, it's weird. I can't stand it. 40. I passed my driving test first time with 7 minors. 41. I am the only member of my close family that has not been involved in a minor car collision with another member of the family. 42. I had a near-death experience involving the current of a waterfall, but I didn't die, in case you hadn't figured that out. 43. I no longer have an appendix. 44. I decided to go to university on results day to do a course that I'd only told my mum I wanted to do the night before. It was a quick decision. 45. When I was little, my mum took me to a mums and toddlers group, and they did this thing with names and whatnot, and they would say, they'd ask the child their name, and then once the kids said their name, they'd say, the song went, "Ickory bickory bumblebee, won't you say your name for me?" And the kid would say their name, and so say it was Charlotte, then all the adults would go, "Charlotte, Charlotte, that's your name." I hated this, and so I told my mum before the playgroup thing that if they made me say my name, I was going to say my name was Mango. Well, of course, it got to my turn, and they did the song. I said my name was Mango. They all started singing really confusedly, "Mango, Mango, that's your name," thinking I had identity issues, as my mum was shouting, "That is not her name is Katie, it is not Mango." I'm pretty sure I embarrassed her there. 46. I also got kicked out of swimming lessons because I didn't want to do what they were telling me, and I was quite happy playing on my own. 47. I am a morning person, and so I go to bed really early. 48. I got 2 B's and a C in my A-levels. 49. I was elected head girl of my primary school, and I'd only been there a year. This caused a lot of uproar by other mothers whose children had been there since reception. 50. When I was little, my mum used to chase me up the stairs playfully, pinching my bum. But I had one of those situations and feelings of not being able to run fast enough, so I now cannot bear for my mum to follow me up the stairs, and I will wait for her to go first so I can follow her up. So they were the 50 random facts about me. I hope you enjoyed them and found some of them interesting. If you can think of any random facts about yourself, leave them below, because I would love to get to know some things about you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!